Hi, I'm Marcia Horn. I'm president and CEO of ICAN, International Cancer Advocacy Network, and I'm also chair of the MET Crusaders, which is one-stop shopping for all MET patients, pan-tumor, and especially lung cancer. We provide oncology nursing services, social media support, direct patient navigation at each pivot point of the patient's journey, and we provide clinical trials matching services and molecular profiling matching services. We're here today to talk about LungMap. LungMap is the most transformative and pivotal trial in the MET Crusaders right now. We have 3 arms, one for MET exon 14 skipping and 2 arms for MET amplified. You might be resisting EGFR treatment. You might have been on osimertinib and found that you have a resistance mechanism called MET amplification. Well, we have news for you. You can enter the SWOG 1900G trial, continue on osimertinib, and add capmatinib. This is why the LungMap study is so important. It instantly segues the patient by matching the patient's biomarker at that time with the appropriate therapeutic pathway. Few trials do as much as the LungMap trial does. Additionally, you might be a MET exon 14 skipping patient. And in that respect, you may want to tell your academic medicine specialist or your community oncologist about the importance of the SWOG study known as S1900K. And that is cutting-edge MET tyrosine kinase inhibitor tepotinib plus or minus ramucirumab. And if you're MET amplified, you could well consider 1900J. And that SWOG study, very, very important, has subcutaneous amivantamab for MET amplification. That's tremendous news. Amivantamab sub-Q formulated is the latest formulation of the drug amivantamab, and we've been working with that drug since 2017. LungMap is not an academic exercise at all. It's an efficient, personalized medicine solution, and it has 3 separate arms for our MET patients, one for MET exon 14 skipping and 2 for patients who have MET amplification. So it's a personalized medicine vehicle that instantly sends the patient with that specific biomarker to the specific arm of the LungMap study that's most relevant to that specific biomarker. So that's personal medicine and precision oncology in action. Specifically, I want to talk to you about the importance of the 3 MET arms in the LungMap study. So a significant subset of lung tumors is driven by the MET exon 14 skipping alteration. And for these MET exon 14 patients, standard therapy, unfortunately, offers meager returns. But we have targeted MET inhibitor therapies available within LungMap, which offer clinical responses that can be absolutely game-changing. For instance, we have S1900G, and that's for patients with an EGFR mutation being treated with osimertinib, which is a TKI, a tyrosine kinase inhibitor, who then develop resistance to the drug because of a new MET amplification. We also have S1900J, and that's for patients who have MET amplification at initial genomic testing. We also have S1900K for patients with MET exon 14 skipping mutation. Each of these LungMap arms provides immediate protocol-driven access to agents that specifically target the molecular engine of the patient-specific cancer. They represent the difference between standard care and a genuine therapeutic advance in each of those specific arms, whether MET exon 14 skipping or MET amplification. And if a patient screening reveals this alteration, that patient's path to treatment should be through LungMap. So the message is clear. We must prioritize patient enrollment in LungMap. It's our most robust engine for generating the data needed not only to secure regulatory approval for these targeted therapies, but more importantly, it's offering patients with this specific biomarker, be it MET exon 14 skipping or MET amplification, the very best possible therapeutic option available today. For more information about LungMap and each of these three arms, simply visit lungmap.org and make sure your clinician also sees that website. Very important, has all the information that you need. Thank you so much.